Alright, what up guys? Doing another backtesting session. It is going to be May 22nd to May 26th. So, it's Monday, no news, not expecting much. I'm going to mark out my key levels here. So we got SMT with London low, and that's pretty much it for now. Spy side level up here. That ES already took. ES is coming off of this. Hourly intermediate term high. So we got SMT at the highs, SMT at the lows. Just by that alone, I'm not really confident in anything. I need to see a little more structure. We're within this 4 hour as well, so potentially we respect that and then come down to sell side here. It is no news too, so we'll see how price reacts here. Okay, we have this 15-minute condition right here. See if that will send price higher towards buy side. All right, yeah, it sent price higher. Do we tap anything here? We're still within the 4 hour gap. Nothing really clear here other than this buy side. Alright, should create. Alright, we got a condition here, a new condition. So we're displacing past this high, and we have buy side above that ES is also clearly targeting. And then there's no 15-minute against us, no hourly against us. So I want to see price pull back into this 5-minute for value gap, and we get a continuation long. Open up a new 5-minute. Okay. So now we took out buy side. Let's see if it's within a gap. Okay, we have SMT here, and we have this swing high that is technically within the gap because the bodies are still closed within it. So if this can get swept and we could potentially get a mech model, it is 945. Okay. It's a pretty large gap. Yeah, we're not getting that. All right, I'm back. Um, okay. Looks like we're just gonna keep displacing to this buy side level up here, to these buy side levels. So we have a 15-minute gap here. There's also a 15-minute gap right here. Let's see if the bodies respect this. Okay, so that's perfect. So we get a sweep of these highs. So this is a 15-minute for value gap. We still have SMT here. And we also took out this high right here. Strong clean rejection. And we have unfilled 15-minute there. We're about to inverse this 5-minute. So if we could inverse this 5-minute, I would take a short. Okay. Let's see. Alright, that is a 5-minute close. I'm going to be taking this. Inversion. Ooh. Okay, we do have SMT there, but the bearish confluences at this moment kind of outweigh the fact that we do have SMT here. I could still see, yeah, yeah, I'm still gonna attempt the short here off this 5-minute. Let me look at the lower time frame. It is generating a little bit of low resistance liquidity. It was a little slow. Alright. Since it's Monday, no news. And price action isn't the cleanest on this one. I'm gonna go break even at the 15 minute and go for a 101. I'm gonna go half risk on this. Alright. So that worked out. I'd say discretionary wise, it was pretty A plus. We swept the high, respected the 15-minute fair value gap, and took out all this buy side, and we got a clean V shape for a 5 minute, a 5 minute V shape inversion. I would say the things that make it like not A plus mechanically is the fact that we have LRLR here, and then ES also took out these lows here already, so it put an SMT there. But these this SMT at the low outweighs the confluences that we have up here. The displacement that we had, the SMT we have, the fact that all this LRLR is ran, like if price is going to reach this buy side level, we're most likely going to retrace into this 15-minute gap and then continue higher. So that was half risk right there. Let's see if we can get a inversion to the upside now, because that's a potential. Okay. So we have a 3 minute, 4 minute opening up here. Okay. A 5 minute for value gap right here. See what happens. Okay, we inverse this 4 minute. We also tap into this 5 minute. So potentially what we could see here is this 5 minute get inversed. It's 10:15, so we get a 5 minute. This 5 minute gets inverse, and then we open up a 5 minute for value gap or something, a new condition of some sort. Okay, respect that 5 minute. Alright, it's 11, so that's the end of the session. Only trade today for this one, Mech model, half risk. Quick little recap. Sweep of this low resistance liquidity here, tap into this 15-minute imbalance, sweep this high, close below it, SMT at the highs, 5 minute inversion, targeting the 15-minute gap, break even at the 15 minute, right here, and then ultimately targeting a 1-to-1. Solid trade. Go to next day. Alright, we took out this buy side, and we have all this sell side liquidity here, so I am pretty bearish. Let's play at the 15 minute. 9:15. Okay. So we're about to take this out. We have sell side right here. Already got swept on ES. So we do have SMT there, but we're not completely bearish or bullish. So we have a condition right here. Price is going to continue being bearish. I want to see this 15-minute get tapped or this hourly up here, and then get signs or confluence that we're going to continue lower. Alright, we have a 4 minute, potentially a 5 minute. Okay, we respect the 4 minute, so what we could potentially see, right, is, let's see, is that hourly here too? Okay, it's not an hourly for value gap here, but is a high, intermediate term high. You have a 15-minute gap here. So we could see NQ tap this high, sweep it out, and then we get an SMT of some sort, and then continue lower. Since price is respecting this 4 minute, this could send us higher, get SMT, get inversion lower. Okay, this is pretty choppy. So I do like it, but there's just no entry. 9:52. We have new home sales at 10. We had 9:45 news too. 9:45. Okay. Wait a little bit. See if we can get a resweep here. Yes, took out this high. Okay. That's super choppy. So if I'm gonna take this short, I'd need this 15 minutes to get tapped. The hourly's still holding. Okay, it doesn't have to get tapped, but this is just depends on the CISD that we get here. If it's a clean CISD, then I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. The reason why I'm gonna take this is a little bit more discretionary. It's 10:04. So the reason why I'm gonna take this, right? Although it chopped here, we were holding this 1 minute fair value gap. 10 a.m. opens and we remanipulate. So in my eyes, it's kind of like a a new leg, and it's a SMT fill. It's kind of like a new leg here. 10 a.m. manipulates higher, and then we get that inversion. And it's also not the cleanest, but I still like it mechanically. There's a little bit more discretion to this. Okay, where would I go break even here? I'm gonna go break even at. I'm gonna let this play out. Okay, I'm gonna go break even at this low. Alright, that's break even right there. And then we also have this 5 minute fair value gap. I'll explain why I didn't go break even initially. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I should have targeted that 5 minute. I should have just targeted this 5 minute for a 1-on-1. Yeah. So I just got hit break even, but I should have just targeted that for 1-on-1 without choppy prices. So the reason why I didn't go break even is because it's super choppy here. I could see the 5 minute getting tapped, and since it's choppy, there's still potential for price to go back to the CISD. So once we got this inversion and this CISD, this is basically what I'm seeing. So price goes like this, comes down, holds the gap, resweep, CISD, see price coming back here, and then moving lower. This would be a order block of some sort. So it's like an order block. Get that retracement into it, respect it, and then continue lower. Definitely a lot of discretion into this one. Should have gone take profit at the 5 minute, but it's all good. Just a choppy day. Definitely not the best trade, not the best day to trade. So break even on this. All right, next day. All right, 4 hour unfilled gap down here, and then we have all this sell side liquidity here, here. already have S&T at this low, but it doesn't really concern me. This price is just still super bullish, right? This is where that low is. Now we got S&T at, but look how ES reacts, right? We just continue dumping. So my eyes, we're probably gonna continue dumping from here. It's 9:15. Okay, never mind. We just already took that low out. So the next draw on liquidity is this 4-hour unfilled gap. Damn, it took it hella quick. All right. 15-minute here. I prefer this 15-minute to get tapped. Yeah. All right. See what happens. Two minutes. There's no inversion. Okay, so we respected the 15-minute for value gap. Right here. Four-minute and a 5-minute. Okay. We got a 5-minute inversion. So in the if a miracle would happen, it would be a pullback into this 5-minute before we take out sell side. Okay. All right. That is. I don't like this close here. Not the best close. We did take out the break-even level, and we do have sell side here. It is pretty bearish, but it's just a risky setup. It's a risky setup. Yeah, I'm gonna fade this. All right. See if it was even if it hits 1-1. Stop would be here. 1-1 would be right here. Okay, it does end up hitting 1-1. Definitely a trade that I would fade. Let's see if we have any other draws. Okay, we're tapping into this hourly fair value gap right here. It's also a 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, we tap into that. Let's see what do we get. It's 10:13 on Wednesday. FOMC at 2, so honestly not expecting much for the rest of the session. Mech model, no. There's not really any unfilled gaps to target, so there's nothing much I would target here. Unless we get a inversion off of this, and then a new 5-minute condition opens up. That's the only thing that I would take at this point. So respect that 5-minute, and we're just going to continue lower. Probably not taking anything this day. Just displacing lower. Okay, another 5-minute for value gap. Alright, bruh. Okay, if price tapped into this 5-minute for value gap here, I might have shorted because we did on a lower time frame generate this lower resistance liquidity. if we tapped it on this one here, or even this one. See, that's PDI. And like I said in the previous backtesting, we did tap into this hourly fair value gap and this 4 hour, but in most cases, most of the time, we still dig deeper into the refined key levels, which in this case would be this 15-minute fair value gap and this 15-minute fair value gap. Oh, wait, no, it's an hourly. So, yeah, but it's two 15-minute fair value gaps, but this hourly is resting within the 15. So, within this huge hourly is this lower time frame, 15 minutes. So, you could safely assume that we're probably going to continue lower if we do get signatures or confluences that price still wants to continue lower. In that case, this was this 5 minute getting respected and then this new 5 minute getting respected. So we generate lower resistance liquidity, we tap into this, and then we continue lower. From here, price should slow down. Yeah, we start continuing higher from here. So this is the exact reaction that we get when you refine your key level, your high time frame key level, specifically a gap. But no trade for this day. Going to next day, Thursday, 8:30 news, 10 a.m. news. So you see, that's where we reject off of that refined hourly into a 15-minute. What a huge pump. Oh, it's FOMC, that's why. Alright, for sure, 100%. This is drawn liquidity. And that is also all-time highs. So hopefully we get a trade here, because if not, Friday's probably not going to be the best. Okay, get this retracement here. Where can we retrace to? This hourly for value, yep. Yes is also super far away. So we have this hourly for value gap, which is also this 15-minute intermediate term low. So if price can come down to this 15-minute intermediate term low, I'll still look for longs. Okay. We dig deeper to this 15-minute fair value gap and we sweep liquidity. It's also an hourly fair value gap and an intermediate term low. Alright. If price is going to reverse, this is where I'd want to see happen. If it's going to continue dumping, we're probably going to come down to these lows down here. But with just how bullish price is, I don't think we could come down to these lows. Four minute, 5 minute right here. Okay. It's a 2 minute inversion. Put the 5 minutes right here. And we're tapping this 4 minute and this 3 minute. But it's also a 9:30 Judas swing lower. So technically you could take the 2 minute. Could even take in the 30-second here. That wouldn't have been horrible either. Do we have SMT at the low? We don't have an SMT at the low. I'm gonna fade this. I'm gonna fade this to see if NQ can, or ES can tap into London low or sleep London low. If not, and we do continue pumping, there's still potential for a 5 minute condition to get created to head for these highs. Okay, so we tap in that 5 minute. Let's see if ES can come down. Okay, I want to see ES take out the slow. Okay, we create relative equal lows here. So I'm not going to take anything just yet. We do have a 2-minute inversion right there. Stay patient here. Okay. So we have a 15-minute fair value gap here. Current condition. And we get a... This could be like the trade on Monday, pretty much. So if we get a 1-minute inversion here, I'll low-key take this. Do we have a 30-second? No, 30-second. Okay, that took way too long. Alright, I'm gonna fade this. Wait for ES to take out London low. Bro, no way we miss it. It's already 10:30. Okay. We get a condition created here. It's 10:40. Okay, yeah, not expecting much for this day at this point. If there's gonna be a trade, it would be this. Okay, yeah, we get that high after that. I think that's all. Yeah, it's already 11. Yeah, straight to buy side after that 5-minute tap. 30-second inversion. CIC right here. Damn. No trade. We double check. Yeah, no. I wouldn't take anything here. If this close is from this 2-minute fair value gap, this break even is too close. And then also we do have SMT here, but you know, ES is just way too close to London low to not wait for it. And yeah, this trade could work out, and obviously it did. But in most cases, we're probably gonna continue lower until ES takes out London low. Yeah, this 15-minute fair value gap still held. But yeah, it just doesn't make sense why ES didn't come down for this low. So in this case, I would wait for a 5-minute condition. In this case, it did happen, but it was too late into the session. It was already 10:50. And this 30-second version just wasn't the best. Close would have been right here. So you wouldn't even have gotten 101. Yeah, 101 would have been right there. Yeah. Alright. That's all for me. This day, let's see. What do we get? One trade, literally one trade on Monday, which was the discretionary mech, I think. That's what it was. Wednesday, Monday. Yeah. This is the mech model, the 5-minute mech to the 15-minute unfill gap. Alright. That's all for this backtesting session. Later. Later.